Hey, so video for Peanut and for those who may be interested. Nihilism. Last week, my staring into the abyss, Peanut observed it as nihilism, which kind of a shared experience, being simpatico. If you're experiencing what I experienced last week, I don't know if I would categorize it as nihilism by definition, if I may explain. In all of what I was experiencing, I wasn't as close to the darkness as what may have been perceived with that. I've been there, and not sure if through fault of my own or the pills I have to take, but I want to address a few things. The key that I take away when I think of the term nihilism is that it's randomness that brought this present tense situation, and it's randomness that it will dissipate into meaninglessness. Never within my course of last week's mental exercise did I feel that way. I personally reserve that there's something special about our nature, and there's something special about the life that surrounds us, that we're part of. The little pockets of, the collections of life within us, within the creatures that surround us, is something I don't let go of. I put a fine point on it as, God's creation, God's creature, God being the term I bestow upon this apex creationist who I believe lives in the man Jesus Christ. So all throughout what I was saying last week, I think, and this is something that, and you may not enjoy me bringing him up, but this is something that Savage pointed out in a comment of a wound, an unanswered wound. And how do I put it? My behavior and my mood crashing always seems to go back to a trigger of some sort. Now, if I can spot that trigger for me, if I can spot that trigger going into it and rectify it and come back and not take that standardized deviation of mood, I can be good. But if my path isn't altered and I'm allowed to be bogged down by it, it's just a matter of weakness that keeps me from being truly strong and truly objective. But that's life now, isn't it? Life is a subjective experience. I don't think as it pertains to Sned's advice, which I'll fill you in on that, Peanut. He has a pragmatic approach to, say, politics. So, for example, this is what I gathered from what he and I discussed. You take the different categories, the different tribes that we could be a part of, and the one that you have the best fit with is the one that is recommended to subscribe to, because to do otherwise just leads to despair. I don't think he's wrong. But I don't want to turn away. I don't want to turn away from my naivety. I don't want to turn away from when a political election comes up and we've vote on the lesser of two evils. I don't want that. I don't want to choose the lesser of two evils. I don't want to choose evil at all. And I know it's just it's a turn of phrase. But that in and of itself is my point. I will tell you something I do share, maybe don't share, I don't know, something that's special is there's a uniqueness in some of the discussions of our circle where I personally I don't feel attacked, but I do feel singled out, either because I'm an ally of the LGBTQ2A plus community, or because I take medicine for a mental condition. So between those two things, within the circle, sometimes I have to sit idle like a good schoolboy while one of my friends rants about the latest school shooter or the ignorance of people who took a vaccine, or who believe in vaccines, or who believe in fluoride. Mercifully, though, something that I've found, Peanut, is in this group. I do end up getting my say, and they are the people that agree to disagree. Schnibby shall not be infringed. Reward Audacity CSA. There are many things that he and I disagree with, near to the core almost even. But like what Sned said, I don't know if you gathered it or not, I would have no problem with him being my neighbor. It's our differences and disagreements that make us stronger. I think to lose sight of that makes us weaker, and I believe that something we're seeing is that the belief that those disagreements make us weaker is something that's being pushed in this current, where I see current social narrative. I mean, dude, we're in such crazy bubbles. I get videos, mistakenly videos in my fucking feed where this recent one that I can't, it lives rent free in my mind. This recent one where this guy's talking about why nobody's having kids, nobody's having kids. I don't see kids anywhere. Nobody's having kids. Okay, fair, true with where he is. Maybe that's what he sees. The town that he's in. Friend, I see kids everywhere. I see babies everywhere. I see families with 4 and 5 children here. I don't have the answer, but I think where I may find peace is letting myself be naive. I don't want to say it's martyrdom, but martyrdom, social martyrdom. Suicidal empathy. Nay. I say suicidal pragmatism. And the cost of it is our soul.